love reading for January. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, this is you versus them. Let's see what's going on within your relationship. Okay, this message. First message coming out is taking a deep look at what's going on within the relationship. The understanding of what's going on in the relationship is thinking this is not the one. Okay. It almost felt like at first maybe you thought this was the one, and now you're finding out it's not the one. And I think you both are kind of feeling this together as time keeps going on within this relationship. So getting into what you're thinking about the situation, feeling about the situation, thinking, feeling about them. Let's see. And then under you will be them. So we have no more heart-to-heart conversations. I'm kind of done opening up. You're calling in a soulmate right now. Wow. A past life relationship. There almost feels like this feels like this other one was a past life relationship, but now you're not calling in one from a past life relationship. You're just calling in one, maybe somebody you've already known, like an ex. I don't know. It feels like you're calling in an ex, but it's definitely not somebody you've known for a past life. It's just somebody that you've known, like from the other side. I really feel like you're calling in somebody you already know. Calling in like an ex to come back for the majority of you. Just feel like this last one that you're with was a soulmate from a past life, but it's like your soul's like, no, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to call in something different. It could have been a karmic tie, and now you're not karmic. That's probably what it is. I'm not calling it a karmic, bad karmic. I think that in the end you feel like, yeah, see, this person feels like their codependency. There's a lot of codependency. You guys are soulmates no matter what, yeah. But now you're having a separation. They don't want to give it a chance anymore, and I feel like you both feel this way. I do feel like this had some kind of soulmate past life, and your soul's like, I don't need that. I feel it's very karmic. You guys had something that you need to learn from each other. And now it's done. And it feels like it was codependency upon a relationship. And you might feel like this person, you know that they have some kind of addiction or something. Maybe they're addicted to sex, alcohol, drugs, something of this nature, gambling, and they know it. Maybe they were bringing in addictions for you as well, for some of you, and that's just not a good thing, right? This is holding off on the conversations. We're not going to have heart-to-heart conversation anymore. Everything's kind of quiet right now. And remember, friends, if this is not your reading, you can always watch your rising moon readings. But it does feel like you're holding back now. I'm keeping the tongue to myself. Because otherwise it just feels like you're avoiding conflict. It just feels like there's agreements to disagree. It causes too much diversity within the situation. I think this person knows they have some kind of addiction. Now you're calling in a soulmate for another soulmate, a different kind of soulmate, or your 10 of Cups. Like I said, not one from your past. This could be the 1700s. If you know that this is a person that it was already someone you knew, then you're not, from this life, you're not calling in the same kind of soulmate. Understand? It's definitely something like this. It's either from the 1700s or so, or it's, when I lived another life, or it's definitely someone from the past of this life. But your soul's saying, no, no more of that. So definitely, because it's just too much of a burden. You had to completion. It's completed. That's why, like I said, it feels like you guys already learned the lessons that you needed to learn from each other. And yeah, this is definitely completed. It's completed its cycle. It's completed what it needed to complete. You guys learned the lessons from each other. This relationship is kind of crazy because it gave you extra courage and confidence, and maybe independence, because we do have the codependency here. So for some of you, your partner may have seen you codependent. Take that how it resonates, or they're seeing their own codependency, and you have broken a lot of their own. You know what I'm saying? You guys have learned something from each other. But you're definitely more focused and determined for the joy that maybe you hadn't felt in a while. So no matter what, they've brought back a lot of strength to you. Maybe you were lacking strength in a relationship, and they've brought all that back, and now it's just done. We're all done. We can't get along, which is so normal for karmics, because that just means it's completed and we go on our own way. And I mean a bad karmic relationship where there's certain ties. The codependency over here, someone's codependent, or you both were. Yeah, they get a lot of pleasure from whatever their codependency is. And they know that, but they also know that they have bad choices. It makes them moody. They know this. This is crazy. Because it's either that they know that they're doing this, you know what I'm saying, or that you're like this, right? Or you guys have broken bad habits together. Maybe you both were codependent on alcohol, something of this nature, and you have broken the ties. And because of breaking the ties, you're not getting your alcohol, or however it can make you moody. They are trying to, it's kind of crazy because it's like they're not giving this a chance, but you might know that they still want control within the relationship. They still feel like they have control. They still feel like, they don't want to really 100% let go. Even though they don't want to really give it a try, they don't want to let go. So if you know that, you know what, they're still holding on. Even though we're separated, it's like they're still calling. They're still bugging. They're still moody. They're still doing, they're still a little cold. They still are trying to win my heart, or some kind of control issue. And this is because they're in despair over this relationship. They know it's ending. They know that there's a disconnection. They know that they can't really 100% give it a chance, but they definitely don't, want to 100% let go either. They have the lack of confidence to want to move on. If their codependency is just codependency upon the relationship itself, definitely that as well. Where you have found your independence, they're still lacking in independence. They're still lacking in confidence, where you've gotten so much confidence. Yeah, they know that there's a lot of disagreements and a lot of conflict, but they're resisting the change. They just do not want to let go of you. This is crazy. So let's see what the overall outcome over here is. They just do not want to say goodbye. I think that they are codependent upon you, trying to change you, trying to bring back that love, even though they don't really want to try. It's kind of crazy. It's like, love me, but I'm not going to try to love you back, but I want you to love me. That's literally what this feels like. Love me. I want you to love me, Capricorn, but I don't really want to give this a try, though. But I expect you to do everything. There's definitely no give and take. You're not seeing the challenging times anymore because you're putting that out of your energy. This is over. You're choosing your battles wisely as you are changing your focus for something better. Oh, wow. So definitely seeing a lot of change going on over here as you're changing your focus. You're not going to deal with this anymore. It is done. You're nurturing yourself now. You are, this is where it's like, I'm nurturing myself. I'm going on to what I'm doing. I'm looking for something more practical. This is not practical, right? I need more stability. Moving on, looking for my own chariot, looking for my own you know, control, looking for my own direction. This is not the direction I want to be in. Definitely moving on from this relationship onto something new. Look at that, new love coming in for you. After the heartbreak. So it almost feels like once you actually get past the heartbreak and the shattered dreams and all the things that are, you know, that went on within this relationship, after you don't feel as broken anymore, and really getting past them, even though you have all this courage to move forward, it's saying go ahead and start some healing. And you know what? After this divorce, however it is, for a lot of you, it looks like it might be a divorce, a broken family. You will definitely see this new love coming in, and it could definitely be from a Libra for some of you, or a water sign. Getting into this over here, let's see what's going on within this relationship. Using these love cards. Yeah, it's showing lack of commitment, that there is no more commitment to this place. You have found your own place within yourself. Oh my gosh, I love that. You know what? I am individual, and I'll do what I want to do, and I'm going to love myself the way I need to. You know, really giving back to yourself, really nurturing yourself, believing in yourself, going on your own life purpose for where your heart really wants to be. And the more that you're doing these things, this is when that Queen of Cups, that new love is going to really, yeah, you have finding the inner peace. Once you really find that, then you will find somebody who is more compatible for you. Look at that compatibility coming in. Wow. What's the next card after the compatibility is love. Yeah, having this new love come in. So definitely, you know, and the next card after that is connection. Really feeling like whoever you're dealing with, who's going to be coming in for you, is going to be a better connection. So let's get some of these time cards and see kind of what the time period is for some of you. It's not going to be the same for everybody, but it gives us kind of a little bit of a time period of when is this new connection. It says within, wow, that just fell right out. Within the next 6 months, for the majority of you, you will be seeing this new love come in as soon as you feel really healed and feel really good about yourself, you know, and just really loving life again and not having to deal with this person. Wow, I love it. Yeah. Second chance, listening to the inner calling, having this new judgment call coming, and it is, you know, very much divinely done, because you are calling in a soulmate. So therefore, yes, once you actually have the mental clarities and the breakthroughs and all the things that you need, yeah, that's definitely when it's coming in. When you feel the sharpest, right? I feel like the sharpest knife in the drawer. I'm ready to really rock and roll. That's really when this love will come through. Let's get another love card on that one. Loving this. Yeah, very soon. You know, 6 months is not that long. You know, if you think about it, then you can actually have this person come in and express their love for you, right? And definitely new love. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I love that. So, loving this. And I love this card over here because it's like believe and succeed. You have all the, you know, all the tools within yourself. We're not living this life for this other person. We do what we did and we learned what we learned, right? Now we get to move on. It's not going to work. So the animal card you have coming out is the Hawaiian owl. Your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now. So pay attention to signs and omens from them. So you may be seeing a lot of signs, maybe a lot of rainbows. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a lot of birds, because I'm getting a lot of birds out. You have the falcon over here. Act on the opportunity that's before you. Commit to it without any judgment, right? Don't worry about it. Just keep going strong, doing what you need to do. Right? Don't give it too much overthought. You see what you see. You know what it is. Okay. And beautiful reading for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.